Hi folks, a quick video. So, okay, just imagine you're one of those people in the Word of God, in the New Testament. At that time, yes. So, 2025 years ago, or just over that, those people were sleeping. Obviously, they had a few really bad days. And obviously, they weren't sleeping too well. Because on Thursday, they were so happy because they went into that city with the Lord on a donkey and people cheering. And yeah. Then he was arrested and crucified. And he died. So your new world, your new understanding, completely fell apart. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Many of us have had experiences of being broken. But even those experiences are nothing in comparison to what those early believers, the apostles and the people with them, went through. That's why, to me, The Chosen should have been done from that point in time. It would have made it a lot more interesting. But as I say, yeah. And that situation, yeah, from those people's view at that time, oh my goodness me. Their minds, oh. Because that time the devil was so happy. He fought. He killed the Son of God. And also what God was doing. And of course, yeah, those people at that time, the devil was telling them that he's gone, he's dead, and what he was saying was not true. He was never the Son of God. Because obviously, if he was the Son of God, he couldn't be dead. Because obviously, how can a Son of God be killed by people? No chance at all. Right? Absolutely no chance at all. Unless he wanted to be killed. But again, would he really want to be killed? Obviously the devil was saying to them, no, of course not. Why would a Son of God want to be killed by people? Yeah. For me, that's why I'm so angry with the church right now. Well, not really angry now. I don't really care about the church now. because they made the church where they gave it to the devil. Yeah. Right, the church is down the road from there. I was walking past it today. And I said to God, okay. I said, what I think is fair is if the people in that church come to me in the future and say that they want to hear what God is saying, they want me to bring that. I'm going to ask them a simple question. How long was I banned from your church? That's the amount of time you're going to have to wait for me to come and bring it. I'll come. But if I was banned for 3 years, from this date forward, you're going to wait for 3 years for me to come. And for that 3 years, you will get nothing. How dare you think you can ban someone from your church and that is okay, but as soon as you think you want that person to come, that person should come. Sod off. No. He wanted to be killed because he wanted people know that the Father loves them. That was the point. And what has the church done with that? Really? I mean, the pastor in that church was telling me before the what's it called? The president of USA was done. Yeah. The voting was done. He was saying he wanted a vote from Trump. He wanted he wanted Trump to be in charge. I said, why? He said, well, he will make things easier for the church. I said, excuse me, where did it say in the Bible it should be easy for the church? Right? But that's what he said. He will make things easier for the church. So basically, he was voting for someone who has the same nature of the Antichrist to be the leader of that country. Okay? Because it will make it easier for the church. Right. So therefore, obviously, they gave that church to the devil. Because if you want someone who has the nature of the Antichrist to be the leader, to make things easier, you want the Antichrist person to make it easier for the church. Okay. Obviously, yeah. His father, yeah, owns the church. And again, oh my, yeah, for me. They made everything about the Son. Not just that church, most churches. They made everything about the Son. Yeah. So stupid. You can understand. Look at the world now. With football, Man United fans made everything about Fergie. Excuse me. The players won the games. Okay. He was, dealing with the players, yes, and choosing the players for that game, yes, and sometimes he chose a different player for that game, yes. So therefore, okay, the truth is, yeah, it was about Fergie and the players, but most fans make it all about Fergie. And the reason why they made everything about the son, the church, is because he was the one who came down and the one who died. That's what they care about. They don't care about the reason. So they point to him all the time. Because Christmas is about him. Easter is about him. So therefore, obviously, it's completely about him. No. Because between the time he was born and the time between he died, he was pointing to the Father all the time. All the time. So care about that. Because he did. So again, they were sleeping. But they didn't understand that when they woke up, he'd be there. It was still hard for them, obviously, after that. Just because they knew that what he said was truth. And he was and is the Son of God. He didn't make things easy, did it? It made everything a little bit more harder. So yes. If that was the situation for them, and you think it should be easier for you, why? If it's easier for you than it was for them, okay, right now, in the world, they can't kill you because you believe. They can't put you in a area for people to see lions eating you. Or maybe, people beating you up and killing you with a sword. They can't see that anymore. That way is gone. So therefore, okay, of course it's easier than it was in that way. But yeah. That's why in countries, when they ban Christian churches, those churches are better than it is in countries that don't care about Christian churches at all. Because the people who go to those churches in the countries that ban people or ban churches, they really have to believe. Oh yeah, they really have to believe. But in most churches in America, UK and EU and other places that have churches all the time and don't really care about banning churches. Most churches are religion community places. Centres for the people in the area. Okay, religiously, a little bit of religion, but no real faith, no real love for God. Not in most of them. Not most of the people that are in there. No. Oh yeah. I will have a talk again with that pastor down there. And I'm not going to be so nice to him next time. I'm going to just talk truth. If he doesn't like it, you can ban me from everything. I don't care. No. I'll go in and talk to him properly this time. Yeah. And basically tell him, okay, when you ban people, it means, yeah. Because I've been saying it nicely and he won't listen. So I'm going to tell him the truth. He is leading people to hell, and when he goes to hell himself, the demons will tell them exactly why they are in hell, because of him. And they will be attacking him for all the time they're in hell. They will be abusing him, and not just him. Not just him. No. His family as well. Because again, they will attack anyone near him. Because there are a lot of people trying to attack him, and yeah, only a few can attack him. So therefore the rest will attack his wife, his children, his grandchildren. Because again, people will be so angry when they know, or when they think, because the demons will lie to them, right? But when they think they're in hell because of him, the real truth is they're not in hell because of him, they're in hell because of them. Because obviously they could have chosen a different church, and they could have, changed their church to another church. The only reason they were there for all that time, because they liked that church and how it was. They chose their path. He didn't. But the point of it is, they don't want to say that, do they? Not really. They don't want to say that because, because again, even in hell, they hate truth. And that's why you know the people who are going to hell. Because it's the same, they hate truth. They love lies because they're of their father. Their father lies. So in the world, a lot of people like lies, and they say it's their truth. No. It's lies. But that's okay. Because when the Lord died, he knew. He knew absolutely that most people would do things their way. And do the devil's way. Because if you're doing things your way, it is the devil's way. It is. Because there's two choices, the devil's way and God's way. There's not three choices. There's not devil's way, God's way, and your way. No. Your way is the devil's way. Because, okay, before you knew God, even a little bit as you know, basically, you're walking the devil's way, right? So therefore, your way is the devil's way. You are walking in the world's way. The world's way is the devil's way. He owns it. He owns the world. It's his world. Right now, yes. And that's why the church went to him. As I say, when the magazine says, is God dead? Obviously the church wanted something to happen really fast. So again, waiting for God to tell you what to do, it won't be fast. Going to the world will be fast. looking at how the world does things, how they deal with things, how they train people to talk, and how the people talk in businesses. And saying, oh, that's good. People like that, so we can do the same thing. Okay, yeah, because people like that. And how do they train people? College. So okay, we're going to do the same. And how do they like things to be done? Basically, in every company, it's the same way. If they've got different companies but the same name, everything is the same in that company. So therefore, they said, okay, we want all the churches to be basically the same. Basically, not completely, but basically. So when you go to a different country and a church, you feel like you're in home. It feels nice. So again, it feels nice is about soul. It's not about spirit. Spirit connects you to God. Soul connects you to the devil. It's flesh. Soul is about feeling its flesh. Again, the church is wrong saying your soul goes to heaven. It might do, but your spirit is what connects you to God, and your spirit lives after you die. When you go to heaven, your spirit. So enjoy. Have a good week. Be blessed and be a blessing. Bye-bye.